Today, I'm going to walk you through how to clean your pipe today, both with pipe cleaners and without. And I'm going to be absolutely honest with you guys. I don't clean as much as I should. My nicer pipes, I'll clean after every bowl, but my basket pipes, my everyday smokers, they go longer than they should. I'm definitely not here to lecture anybody on what they should do. I'm just here to show you what the habit looks like once you get into the groove and the cost that occurs if you don't clean your pipes. My name's Joseph Foy. I've been smoking tobacco pipes for over 20 years and I live in tobacco country, North Carolina. This is the Carolina pipe. Now, one of the first things and first signs you'll notice when it's time to clean your pipe is you can look through the little hole right there at the end. If it looks clogged, if it looks dirty, that's typically sign number one. It's ready for a pipe cleaner or at least a cleaning. Now, every bowl and every tobacco you smoke out of your pipe will always leave something behind. It could be moisture, it can be oils, it could even be ash residue. And what's going to happen is that it's going to collect in your bowl, stem, shank, and mouthpiece. Now, specifically when we break this down, we look at how long it's been in there. If it's only been in there for a day, that's just residue. It'll be left over after every time and it's totally normal. A few days and it'll start to smell funky. Up to a week and it'll actually turn rancid inside your pipe. So whenever you go to pack new tobacco, you're not tasting new tobacco and new smoke. You're tasting that tobacco through the rancid, stale residue left inside your pipe. Now, in order to get the best flavor we possibly can, it's time to break it apart and clean. And I'm about to show you how. Method 1, pipe cleaners. Step 1, you're going to let your pipe cool completely after smoking. You never want to disassemble or clean a hot pipe. You're going to want 15 minutes minimum. Step 2, remove your stem from the bowl. Twist it gently and keep twisting gently, never force it. Step 3, feed a pipe cleaner through the stem and then out the other end if you can, and try to push it all the way through if the type of pipe you have allows. Now, when you pull it out, that brown residue is what we're about to smoke through in your very next bowl. You're going to want to run a second cleaner through it if that first came out heavily soiled. Keep going until it comes out clean. And step 4, you're going to run a pipe cleaner through the shank, twisting it slightly as you go. You should be able to see it pop out through the hole inside your bowl if you look down. You're going to repeat this until they come out clean. Step 5 is the end. You reassemble your pipe. This should take less than 2 minutes. No pipe cleaners? No problem. This is what I used before I knew they even existed or had money for them back in college. You're going to need 2 things, a paper towel or tissue, and either a toothpick or something small like a cake tester. Step 1, you're going to tear a thin strip of your paper towel about the width of a pencil and about 8 inches long or however long your pipe is. Step 2, you're going to twist it tightly like a tiny rope. You're making your own pipe cleaner. Step 3, feed it through the stem slowly, rotating. You can't force it, it's just twist and push. Then finally, step 4, for the shank, wrap a small piece of paper towel around your toothpick and then insert it into the shank and rotate slowly. This will clean up any leftover debris or liquid that might be there. Now, this is not as thorough as a pipe cleaner, but for a bowl-to-bowl wipe down when you have nothing else, this works and it's free. And now you're going to ask me, Joseph, we've walked through how to do it, and you've talked about how often you do it, but how often should it realistically be done if we were going to build a habit? And my answer is, after every smoke. You want to clean your tools after you use them. Whether you're working in construction, whether you have a pipe, or you're an artist, you want your tools to stay in good shape. Now, time for the realistic advice. How do you know when it's time to clean your pipe? When the first sign that it starts to taste off. You don't want to wait a couple more smokes until it starts to taste sour. But if you take a hit one morning and you realize, that doesn't taste like it should, that's your first clue it's time to clean your pipe. And at that point, you can clean it easily instead of waiting and doing damage control. So, to break it down, pipe cleaners if you have them, paper towels, cotton balls, toothpicks if you don't. Now, try and clean after every bowl, or at least when something starts to taste off. You don't have to do it thoroughly, but a quick 1-2 will keep your pipe running longer and your tobacco tasting more full and more profiles than you thought were possible. So now that you're done tasting stale tobacco, I've got links for pipe cleaners, pipes, and stuff down in the description below. If you're interested, check it out. It'll help support our channel. Tomorrow, I'm going to cover a topic that's controversial, but it is the one thing holding most beginners back, and that's buying too much too soon. This is going to drop tomorrow, so like, comment, and subscribe. I'm Joseph Foy, and this is the Carolina Pipe. Welcome to the porch.